Double kill.
Halo Reach has taken Xbox Live by storm as millions of players flood the competitive ranks in search of assassinations and headshots, double kills, and plasma sticks. And yet, there remains a portion of the community that, well, is just, I would say, a little bit intimidated by the competitive fold, and we're here to help with that. I'm Ryan Trite.
And I'm Denny Atkin, and on this Halo Reach episode of Insider Moves, we're going to cover basic training in competitive multiplayer.
Leader.
Now, where I would start with this is the question I get so often from so many friends of mine that play Halo, which goes a little something like this. Hey, I dumped an entire clip into that guy. Why is he always winning and I'm always dying? It may seem random. It's really not. There are actually a few legitimate answers to that question.
Now, hit location is one of those answers. Go for that headshot. If we're engaged in combat and I pump every bullet that I've got into your face and you're peppering my body, I am going to win. It's as simple as that.
The next point I would kind of talk about is fire discipline. It's the same advice I've given, I think, for every Halo game ever, which is essentially specific to the assault rifle. Don't ever hold down the trigger. You want to pulse. Fire discipline is just making sure that as many shots as possible are connecting with your opponent, and wildfire is what's going to get you into trouble. Short, controlled bursts.
Tie the leader.
Are you standing still and shooting? Then you are providing nothing but a big target for your opponents. You have got to slide to and fro. You got to cause problems for your opponent by providing a target profile that ducks and weaves and never is in the same spot.
Revenge.
Now, another one that is, it's kind of classic FPS strategy, but so many people don't use it. I mean, just ask yourself this question. How many times have you seen someone empty a clip into you and then reload? If they're reloading, the advantage is to you, because all you need to do is if you empty your clip on, let's say, the assault rifle, don't take the time to reload. That's 3 seconds that you don't have to waste. Automatically switch to whatever your secondary weapon is. Another couple of hits will take out your opponent way faster than reloading.
And now the other thing to watch out for is melee strikes. Against a fully charged enemy, it only takes 2 melee strikes to outright kill somebody.
Another point about melee that I don't think people initially realize, like I had a friend of mine come to me with this just yesterday, which is saying I'm meleeing guys after I've shot them, but they're still not going down. And what's happening is they're not completely eliminating the shields. Once you see the kind of like energy crackling around an opponent, you know their shields are completely gone, and you are guaranteed that if you strike them with a melee attack, you will put them down.
Tie the leader.
Now, our final lesson, soldiers, is in power weapons.
Revenge.
Do not spend the game running around with the assault rifle. It's a perfectly serviceable weapon, but it's not going to win the match for you. Most of the matches have got power weapons. Rocket launchers, plasma launchers, shotguns, energy swords, hammers, that kind of fun stuff. You got to make getting these a priority.
They're basically just a bunch of advantages that are hanging out on the map just waiting to be picked up. If you don't pick them up, you're just screwing yourself over.
Yeah, and once you've played the map a few times, you can kind of learn where they spawn.
Exactly. Well, and you also know that most people are going to be doing this as well, so that's where the fight's going to be. So if you're looking for kills, power weapon locations, problem solved. Well, we hope these tips at least help you a little bit, maybe gain a little confidence, get a little better in competitive multiplayer to the point where there's much less frustration and a whole heck of a lot more fun.
Double kill.